Hey Patricia, so I'm going to give you some feedback on your phase four. As far as the clothing mock-ups go, I think that they look excellent. I like that you made it actually look like it's on the product, so you did a nice job on that. Good Photoshop skills. I like the little water bottle thing here. So mock-ups look good for the clothing part of it. As far as the hang tag, I like the color palette. I think the color scheme here works really, really well. Again, I'm not big on the stitching for the type here, so I would refrain from using the stitching part of it. I like the logo the way that it looks here on this color, and I like the layout of this side of it. The shoe in the top corner here, not big on the placement on that, especially since with this part here, since the numbers are facing this way, it seems a little bit weird having the numbers this way and then having the name of the company this other way. So it's like, not that people are going to be reading these numbers, but it just seems weird to have things facing in different directions. So I would maybe just switch this so that it's facing the other way. And let's see, as far as the business cards go, I like this color scheme, but then it changes up here, so I don't know where this yellow came from because I don't remember that being in your style guide. I'm not sure, I'd have to look at it again, but you want to make sure that everything's cohesive. So this yellow color here, I don't know where that came from, and especially on the orange, it gets really, really lost and very hard to see. So I would refrain from using the yellow on orange color scheme. I would stick with what you have going on here, especially since this works really, really well. With the zoom in, the layout of the information. Okay, looks like you have everything aligned really well, so that's good. You're paying attention to your alignment there. Okay, nice clean layout. I actually really like the business card. Aside from the color scheme that you have, I really like the layout of it. I think that you did a great job. I like that you have the zoomed in part. Only thing I would comment on is the opacity on this part here where it's overlapping with the shoe. I don't like that so much. But other than that, I think the layout for the business card part looks really, really good. For the ad, this is really hard to read up here. So I wouldn't have the text on top of this busy picture because obviously it's very difficult to read because there's a lot going on. So I would try and arrange the type somehow so that this is easier to read. Bringing clothing that withstands any weather or climate. Okay, and then, yeah, usually when you have a big photo like that, when you do your layout, you really want to kind of pay attention to the flow. Excuse me, the flow of the photo, because you want to be able to draw people into the ad and kind of lead their eyes throughout it. So you want to create this nice clean layout with it. So with this ad here with the picture, you're just kind of drawn into this space here, and then there's not really a place for them to go. They're just kind of blankly staring at this picture. So you want to create a nice flow throughout the advertisement and draw people's eyes to certain information. So I would just rework it a little bit. I think this photo looks great for your, or works great for your ad, but as far as it being functional for the layout part of it, if you were able to take your own photo, you'd want to take something with maybe a little bit more sky up here so that you can put the text on there and not have it interfering with the background. So if you had more blue area, you'd have plenty of kind of open space to lay out the type without it being interfering with the background, and maybe have some elements in it like using these polls to kind of draw people's eyes throughout the ad. As if you were able to take your own photo, or if you happen to find the perfect photo that had that nice flow to it. Other than that, I mean, overall, I think everything pretty much looks good. I told you things that I wasn't really big on, but other than that, I think it's looking pretty good. So nice job.